Onpassive did their weekly founders meeting yesterday, Friday, and Ash Muffar was there. Ash was absolutely dynamic. As usual, he was awesome. I'm Mike Ellis, by the way. And I want everybody to understand the information that I'm going to be sharing with you today. It is real time. It's things that are happening right now as we speak. Very, very powerful. And if you understand what's going on, you understand how close you are to taking care of those financial needs. Very, very important. First thing I want to talk about is the legal side of Onpassive. Onpassive, legally, they're in the United States. That's where I'm at. And their legal team is taking care of whatever they need to take care of in the United States. But the legal team is also global, and Ash talked about that yesterday. We are in every corner of the world today. We're in India, which is a very, very big market, and the Indian people don't worry about the regulations there. Ash has a specific legal team there. But we have legal representation throughout the world. All 225 countries that we're in has legal representation. Why is that so important? Number one, it shows you the size of Onpassive. We are a global corporation. What Ash has done in all the corners in the world has really just opened up the doors, let the fresh air in, and let all of these regulators look at everything on Onpassive. Why? Why has Ash done that? He's done it for a couple of reasons. Number one, he wants to make sure everybody knows that Onpassive is ethical. Number two, they're clean. And number three, they are honest as the day is long. And as Onpassive gets ready to launch to the world, there will be no questions. As Onpassive launches to whatever area in the world, the regulators, the governments are going to look at it and they're going to go, let them in. They're perfect. They wish every company would do what Onpassive is doing today. So it's really important to understand why Ash is doing this with his legal team. It's to make the launch of Onpassive as smooth as silk, and as we launch to the world, governments, regulators are absolutely going to love us. A really, really big deal. Next thing I want to talk about is the product side of Onpassive. And Ash talked about the product pretty extensively, and I can't go over every product he talked about, but I'll talk about Academy. That was released last week, and it was awesome. I looked at Academy, a market that is $225 billion in revenue a year. I looked at Academy, I said, man, it can't get any better. And Ash came on yesterday and he talked about Academy. Oh, by the way, that was just part one of Academy. There are two other parts, and we're releasing them in the next week or so. And I went, how could that get better? But Ash assured us, not only is it better, but the individuals that come on and use the educational platform, Academy, they're absolutely going to love it. Superior product, makes their job easier, and their bottom line better at a lower price point. They're absolutely going to love it. Then Ash talked about another product, and all of this leads to the volume that Onpassive is going to be doing as they launch to the world. Volume, volume, volume. It affects us very, very directly. It affects our bottom line. The other product that I'll talk about is OStaff, and I believe OStaff, he didn't get into it very, very deeply, but I believe OStaff is the HR portfolio of products that Onpassive has put together for human resources, companies and their human resource department. Again, this is another niche that Ash and his team have put together that is massive. And when you add Academy and you add OStaff, those two products alone, those two portfolio of products, about a half a trillion dollars in revenue a year. I had to pause there. Half a trillion, $500 billion in revenue. Just those two products, when we think about them, Onpassive wouldn't have to do anything else. Period. They're done. Just those two products, I'd be happy with that. Half a billion dollars in revenue in a year. But here's the deal, and Ash didn't get into the products. In the next few weeks, there will be 24 products released in Onpassive. By the hard launch, there will be 48 products released in Onpassive for the hard launch. We're going to have 48 products, and when we think about two of them, it's $500 billion in revenue. Two products, and we have 46 other products coming out. And again, these are portfolio of products serving a particular niche. And what that is, Onpassive goes in, takes the IT tools of Onpassive, puts them together to serve a particular niche. O Academy, O Staff, HR, educational platform online. That's what they do. These IT tools are superior. AI, IT, artificial intelligence, and informational technology. That is what Onpassive is. And when we look at the tools of Onpassive and what's going to be coming out as we go into hard launch, guys, get ready. Things are going to change. This is real time. This is what's happening today. and it does not get any better than this. Let's talk about the soft launch very, very quickly, and then I want to talk about the power of Onpassive just very, very quickly. Soft launch. The soft launch, and Ash said this, the soft launch will happen soon. Read into that, guys. The soft launch will happen soon. Ash Mufareh is never going to give us a date, an absolute date, until he knows that date. It could be in 2 days, it could be in a week. Until he knows the exact date, he's not going to give it to us. And what's going to happen with the soft launch soon is Ash is going to come out. He's going to go, okay, the soft launch is this date. Boom, done. That's when it's going to happen. Onpassive and the team of Onpassive, the tech team in Hyderabad, they are doing things right now to get ready for that soft launch. I do not want to get into how the sausage is made. It's mundane. But Ash and his team, what they're doing right now is they're picking out the package. What are they going to pack the sausage in to put it out in soft launch? Okay, that's what they're doing. They are there. They're just talking about the packaging. And again, I don't want to get into the building of the sausage. Sausage is already done. Recipe's done. Spices done. It's been made. I don't want to get into that. It's a little bit mundane. All we need to know, it's done, and the soft launch is soon. Okay, and read into that, guys. It's soon. I want to talk very, very quickly about the power of Onpassive. We are a team. We are a family of about 130,000 strong. And one of the tools that will be released very, very quickly, by the way, I think within the next 10 days, 2 weeks, is Oh Bless. And I was talking about Oh Bless with Marty DeGarmo and Dan Street today, and extremely powerful. If we have an individual in the family of Onpassive as founding members, and let's say their car broke down and they're just having problems getting their family around and doing what they need to do daily, and it's critical, they need help. We were talking and we went, the family of Onpassive, the founding members of Onpassive, could each donate one dime to Oh Bless to send to that individual, and within 24 hours, they would have $50,000 in their bank. That's 10 cents from every founding member. Now, I believe as Onpassive launches to the world, none of us are going to have those difficulties, those problems. But there are always problems in the world, and because Ash is filling that tank, he's taking care of those financial needs. And because the founding members of Onpassive are so close-knit, not only close-knit together, but close-knit with Ash and have the same mindset, how can we help the world? Yes, we are going to be taken care of. Yes, that gas tank is going to be filled. Our wallets are going to be filled. But we're going to be able to do things in the world that have never been done before by companies or individuals. And it's so refreshing to know that if a founding member, part of the family, gets into trouble, we can send very, very little and make a huge difference in their life. I believe that's going to be happening throughout the world, whether people need water, whether they need infrastructure, whatever it is, whatever need, legitimate good need is needed by the people. Onpassive, we're going to be able to do extremely powerful things to make changes in the world. That is the power of Onpassive. Yes, the financial part of it's going to be taken care of. That's how it's structured. That's how it's built. It's made for the founding members of Onpassive to fill that tank and not have to worry about finances. So that's going to be taken care of. But the really joyful things that come after that are the things that you can do with what you have to help other people. And I can tell you by experience, guys, that is true. It is so much nicer to be able to give someone, whatever it is, whether it's $50 or $500 or $1,000, to help them out through the month or whatever they're doing. It's just a pure joy. And you're really, all the founding members, you will discover that. The tank is going to be filled, and then we get to go to work. We get to help people. So if you are not a founder in Onpassive today, I always recommend you come in, pay the fee, and become a founding member. Lock yourself into Onpassive. Lock yourself into the pay structure of Onpassive. This is real time. This is what's happening today. The window is closing for individuals to come in and become a founder, and it's closing quickly. So if you're not a founder, continue to explore Onpassive. Come on in, pay the fee, lock your position in Onpassive. You will be so happy that you did this. You will not be disappointed in the weeks and months to come. They are going to blow you away. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I always recommend you go down there and do that too. Click the bell on the right, and you'll get notifications as I do more videos. Ash will have more for us almost every day now, and as he comes out with more products, I'll come on and do other videos to let you know what it is and where we're going. I did not share everything with you today that was on the webinar that Ash had yesterday. Some of it was proprietary. Become a founder. You can go to those things. You'll learn everything. But I can tell you, as you learn, it just gets better, better, and better. So that's it for today, guys. Ash, again, dynamic, awesome as usual. Real time. We are in such a great position right now. The soft launch is coming soon. and I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Have a great week. And again, as Ash comes on, I'll come on and do more videos. But from there, yeah, we're just absolutely going to see everybody at the top. Take care. Bye.